Hi everyone, let's introduce our field trip report to you. Our group conduct a field study at Port Dickson Fish Center, and we have 4 group members, that is me, Xia Hongtao, Yan Haoyang, Huang Ruhang, and Yang Zixuan. We have 5 points to discuss. The first one is introduction part. The second one is overview of observation results and disease control issues. The third part is visitor hygiene controls and improvements and contemplations. The fourth one is group discussion process and task allocation record. The fifth one is group comparison and learning reflection. Let me introduce this fish center first. This fish center is at Pozat Ikan Hiazen, an unnamed fish center located in Port Dickson, Negri Sembilan, Malaysia. Managed by Malaysian Department of Fisheries, this aquarium integrates marine ecosystem displays, public education, and conservation research. We choose this site because it is representative of how small to medium aquarisms manage aquatic life. It displays a wide variety of typical aquatic species, allowing close observation of health and care. And it is also open to public, making it ideal for studying the balance between education and biosafety. Let's discuss the research purpose and significance. The core of this study is to explore how aquarism manage biosafety and biosecurity during daily operations. We set the following research objectives. First one is observe animal husbandry and health maintenance strategies. The second one is investigate water quality control and disease prevention methods. The third one is analyze risk control of visitor behavior and education interaction. The significance includes is applying theoretical knowledge to real-world cases and enhancing analytical skills, and offering constructive suggestions to improve animal welfare and visitor safety in similar instructions.
Here is a summary of the aquarium observation focusing on species diversity, fascinating conditions, visitor management, and disease control. Firstly, species diversity strains with over 50 ornamental fishes, 40 currents, and unique species like sea horses and green turtles. However, fascinating conditions are highly polarized. Tanks and entrance are well maintained, but mid-corridor and dimly lit zones suffer from aging equipment and poor water quality. The outdoor touch pools condition is particularly alarming. Regarding visitor management, clear no-touching signs are present. Low tanks at the entrance require staff supervision, while mid-corridor tanks pose minimal risks. No violation were observed elsewhere. Critical issues lies in disease control. Missing quarantine signs, publicists monitoring records, overcrowded tanks, and a lack of emergency protocols and disinfection signs. Additionally, some data may be in staff-only areas, which we cannot access in it.
This picture is of the notice we saw as we walked into the aquarium. It says something about health and safety issues, such as visitors not to come into contact with the fish and not to feed the fish. It is a good warning measure. Sites are posted not only at the outdoor entrance, but also indoors at the aquarium and by the aquarium tanks. Temperature was also not taken at the time of admission, and visitors were not checked for infectious disease. But there are many tanks that are low and the top of the tank is uncovered. Visitors can easily put their hands inside the tank, and not all tanks have staff nearby to regulate visitor behavior. We can believe that although there are good warning reminders, there is not specific management or protection of the aquarium tanks. The outdoor turtle tanks also had no gauges. We suggest that the garden can enhance the supervision and management of the aquarium by adding a cover to the top of the aquarium. For example, additional stuff can be placed next to exposed aquariums to alert visitors. Install additional temperature measuring devices at the entrance of the park to limit the spread of infection disease.
During our visit to Port Dickson Fish Center, we divided tasks efficiently. Two members document the facility through a photograph, while the other two communicate with staff to gather insights. The approach revealed a crucial gap: the capability of applying theoretical knowledge to real-world scenarios. Our observations highlight both strengths and weaknesses in the center's biosecurity management. Strengths include designed quarantine zones for sick animals and routine water quality checks. However, weaknesses were involved in inconsistent visitor hygiene practice, such as underused hand sanitization station and lack of clear signage. To address these gaps, we propose three actions. First, enhance public education. Use interactive displays to explain biosafety importance. Second, strengthen protocols. Mandate hand sanitation before touching exhibit and increase staff training. Third, monitor complaints. Instill automated reminders.
Okay, let's talk about the group discussion process. We have three discussion phases. For the first discussion phase, it begins at 20th April. In our first meeting, the group confirmed the theme of our visit: biosafety and biosecurity management in aquariums. Group members brainstormed key observation topics such as animal health, water quality control, and visitor behavior. We also discussed the necessary tools like notebooks, cameras. For the second discussion phase, it begins at 26 April. We assigned specific observation tasks to each members. We also finalized the meeting time and transport, and reviewed dress code and behavior rules. And for the third discussion is also post-view review. After we finished the field trip, we showed our findings, photos, and noted problems. We also proposed improvements and discussed the structures of our report and presentation. Then let's talk about the task allocation record. For me, Xiaohongtao, I should find the inspection site, menu the meeting, communicate with the staff, and design the PPT template. For Huang Ronghang, he should take photos and record problems related to the health control of tourists, and put forward relevant suggestions for improvement. For Yang Zixuan, he should take photos and record the details of the aquarium. For Yan Haoyang, he should photograph the displays and observe the measures of the prevention and control of animal diseases and put forward relevant suggestions for improvement. That's all for our group discussion report. Thank you for listening.